Kurinji Senior Secondary School, CBSE, Namakkal.
Successful result producing school in state every year.
Administered by the Board of Directors with over 35 years of experience in the teaching field.
Special attention on art, craft, music, dance, silambam, yoga, skating and karate.
Focus on Hindi Sabha and Spell Bee Olympiad exams.
Smart class for effective and innovative learning and well-furnished library.
Solitary importance on sports and games in state and national level.
WhatsApp facilities to know activities of students and school inside the campus.
NEET, JEE, IIT coaching experts from Rajasthan and Andhra Pradesh along with our effective teachers.
Admission registration for classes LKG to +2.
Kurinji Educational Institution, Kavetipatti, Namakkal. Admission in progress. CBSE, KG to 12, contact 9025895176. Metric 6 to 12, contact 9344567484. For online admission, log on to www.kurinjischoolnkl.in.
Okay, ma. I will continue to the last class where we discussed first derivative theorem, second derivative theorem, okay, and we discussed example 32 also. Next, example 31, find local minimum value of the function f of x equal to 3 plus mod x. 3 plus mod x, x belongs to R. Okay, what is given function? F of x equal to 3 plus mod x. What we have to find? Local minimum. We have to find local minimum. Okay, so first of all, if you observe graph of f of x equal to 3 plus mod x, for x positive mod x is x, no? So 3 plus x for x positive. This is f of x equal to 3 plus x for x positive. For x negative, mod x is what? Minus x. So 3 minus x for x negative. So f of x equal to 3 minus x for x negative. If you observe y is equal to 3 plus mod x, y is equal to 3 plus mod x, this is not a differentiable function. It is not a differentiable function at x is equal to 0. Mod x is not a differentiable function at x equal to 0. So 3 plus mod x is also not differentiable function at x equal to 0. So f dash of x does not exist at x equal to 0. F dash of x does not exist at x equal to 0. So we cannot apply second derivative theorem. Now we can apply second derivative theorem when we can apply f of x, find f dash of x and equate to 0, and wherever f dash of x equal to 0, at those points we have to verify f double dash of x. So here f dash of x does not exist at x equal to 0. So second derivative theorem, okay, second derivative test fails. Okay, here in this question, for this question second derivative test fails. Okay, because f of x equal to 3 plus mod x is not differentiable at x equal to 0. Okay, so we cannot apply second derivative test here. So we will go back to first derivative test. Okay, we go back to first derivative test. Okay, here what is a critical point? Critical point is what? X equal to 0. A critical point means where f dash of x equal to 0 or f dash of x does not exist. So here f dash of x does not exist at x equal to 0. So x equal to 0 is a critical point of f. Okay, 0 is a critical point of f. Now f of x is what? 3 minus x for x less than 0. F of x equal to 3 plus x for x greater than 0. Okay, now left side of 0, left side of 0, f of x is what? 3 minus x. Okay, 3 minus x, 3 minus x, and right side of 0, f of x is what? 3 plus x. Okay, now what we get here? F dash of x is equal to how much? F dash of x equal to left side of 0. Left side of 0, f dash of x equal to what? Minus 1. Okay, f dash of x equal to minus 1 to the left side of 0. Okay, to the right side of 0, to the right side of 0, f of x is 3 plus x, so f dash of x is equal to what? 1. That is positive. Okay, now x equal to 0, x equal to 0 is a point of minima. X equal to 0 is a point of minima. Here derivative changing from positive to negative or negative to positive, that is we have to check. Okay, but here derivative changing from negative to positive, as derivative changes from negative to positive, okay, derivative changes from negative to positive around the neighborhood of 0, at 0 minimum exists. That is what first derivative theorem. Okay, that is what first derivative theorem. So minimum exists at x is equal to 0. Okay, local minimum exists at x equal to 0. So minimum value is how much? Minimum value is 3. Minimum value is 3. From graph itself you can say that f of 0 is 3. Okay, now whether 0 positive or 0 negative, f of x is more than 3. Okay, so how we verified here? F of x is not differentiable at x equal to 0. So second derivative theorem, second derivative test fails here. So we will go back to first derivative test. Go back to first derivative test. Okay, now we have to find the points where f dash of x equal to 0. First of all, here f dash of x does not exist. Now at what point f dash of x is not exist? X equal to 0. So x equal to 0 is called critical point of f. X equal to 0 is critical point of f. Okay, x equal to 0 is critical point of f. Now f of x to the right side of 0, to the right side of 0 f of x is what? 3 plus x. To the left side of 0 f of x is what? 3 minus x. Okay, so f dash of x left side of 0 is 3 minus x, derivative is what? Minus 1, negative. Also to the right side of 0, to the right side of 0 f of x is 3 plus x, its derivative is f dash of x is equal to what? 1. Okay, now in the neighborhood of 0, derivative changes from negative to positive. Derivative changes from negative to positive. So f of x has a local minimum at x is equal to 0. By first derivative test, x equal to 0 is a point of local minima, and local minimum value is f of 0 nothing but 3. This is first question. Example 31. Okay, next example 33. Example 33. Find all points of local maxima and local minima of the function f given by 2x cube minus 6x square plus 6x plus 5. You have to find all points of local maxima and local minima of the function f given by f of x equal to 2x cube minus 6x square plus 6x plus 5. Okay, now what we have to do? For given function, find f dash of x. Okay, equal to 0, find zeros of f dash of x. Find zeros of f dash of x. Okay, find second derivative and check the sign of f double dash of x at the zeros of f of x. If f double dash of x, for example at x equal to a, b, c, you got f double dash of a is positive, then f of x has local minimum at x equal to a. Okay, suppose f double dash of b is negative, okay, f of x has local maximum at x is equal to b. Okay, like that. Okay, now suppose f dash of c does not, f double dash of x is 0 at a point c, f double dash of c equal to 0, test fails, we will go back to first derivative test method. Okay, now what is given function here? Given function is 2x cube minus 6x square plus 6x plus 5. Now f dash of x, derivative of this function, x cube derivative 3x square, okay, 3 into 2 6x square minus 6 into x square derivative 2x, no, so minus 12x plus 6. F dash of x equal to what we have? 6x square minus 12x plus 6. Take 6 common. So what we have? F dash of x equal to 6 into x square minus 2x plus 1. X square minus 2x plus 1, what we can write? X minus 1 whole square. So f dash of x is equal to what? 6 into x minus 1 whole square. 6 into x minus 1 whole square. Now second derivative, f double dash of x is what? 6 into x minus 1 whole square derivative is 2 into x minus 1. So 2 into 6, 12 into x minus 1. F double dash of x equal to 12 into x minus 1. 12 into x minus 1. Now first equate f dash of x equal to 0. Okay, now f dash of x equal to 0 means 6 into x minus 1 whole square equal to 0. So what we get, x minus 1 whole square equal to 0. Okay, 6, come right this side, no issue. So x minus 1 whole square equal to 0 means x is equal to 1. X equal to 1. Now we have to check sign of f double dash of x at x is equal to 1. Sign of f double dash of x at x is equal to 1. Okay, what is f double dash of x? F double dash of x is 12 into x minus 1. 12 into x minus 1. Now 12 into x minus 1. Now f double dash of 1 is what? 12 into 1 minus 1? 0. So f double dash of 1 is 0. So whenever f double dash of x is 0 at a point where f dash of x equal to 0, okay, now here f dash of x equal to 0 at x equal to 1. Now f double dash of 1 equal to 0, what is it meaning? Second derivative test fail. Okay, so x equal to 1 is neither a point of minima, neither a point of maxima. Okay, so it is point of inflection. It is point of inflection. It is point of inflection. Okay, now what we have to do? Given function, find derivative. Okay, now equate to 0, find zeros of f dash of x. For this question, f dash of x is 0 at x equal to 1. Okay, now find sign of f double dash of x at x is equal to 1. Okay, now suppose f double dash of 1 is greater than 0, then x equal to 1 is local minima. If f double dash of 1 is less than 0, x equal to 1 is local maxima. If f double dash of 1 equal to 0, test fails. Okay, second derivative test fails. Okay, now f dash of x equal to what we got? 6 into x minus 1 whole square. Okay, equate to 0, what we got? X equal to 1. F double dash of x equal to what? F double dash of x is 12 into x minus 1. F double dash of 1 is what? 0. So second derivative, f double dash of 1 is 0 means second derivative test fails. So x equal to 1 is neither a local maxima nor a local minima. It is a point of inflection. Point of inflection. Okay, next example 34. Find two positive numbers whose sum is 15 and sum of whose squares is minimum. Sum of whose squares is minimum. Okay, find two positive numbers, sum of whose sum is 15. So what I will consider two numbers as x and 15 minus x. X and 15 minus x. Their sum is 15. Okay, let one number be x and other number be x 15 minus x. Total is 15 now. Okay, good. Next, find two positive numbers whose sum is 15 and sum of whose squares is minimum. Sum of these squares is minimum. So if you consider s of x as a sum of these two squares, okay, x square plus 15 minus x whole square. S of x equal to x square plus 15 minus x whole square. This is s of x. Now if you expand x square, here what we have, my x square minus 30x plus 225. So x square plus x square, 2x square minus 30x plus 225. Okay, now we will find first derivative s dash of x. Okay, s of x derivative s dash of x is equal to 2x square derivative, 2 into x square derivative 2x, 2 into 2x 4x minus 30x, 30x derivative 30, so 4x minus 30. So 4x minus 30. So s dash of x equal to 0, equal to this one equal to 0, first derivative equal to 0, equal to 0 and find zeros of first derivative. So s dash of x equal to 0, nothing but 4x minus 30 equal to 0, 4x equal to 30, x is equal to 30 by 4, x equal to 15 by 2, x is equal to 15 by 2, x equal to 15 by 2. So we have to check f double dash of x. Okay, we have to check sign of f double dash of x at x is equal to 15 by 2. Now s dash of x what we got? 4x minus 30. So s double dash of x is equal to what? 4. S double dash of x is equal to 4. But this is a constant function. S double dash of x equal to 4 means it is constant. So s double dash of x equal to 4 means s double dash of 15 by 2 is also 4 only. Okay, as it is a constant function, S double dash of x equal to 4 means S double dash of 15 by 2. In place of x, what you have to write? 15 by 2. Here there is no x in RHS. So S double dash of 15 by 2 is what? 4, which is positive. Which is positive. Okay. Now second derivative test. By second derivative test, x equal to 15 by 2 is point of local minimum. Point of local minimum. Okay. So the sum of squares is minimum when one number is x is 15 by 2, other number is what? 15 minus 15 by 2. 15 minus 15 by 2 is nothing but 15 by 2 only, no? So sum of squares is minimum when both the numbers are 15 by 2 and 15 by 2. Okay. Now here question is to find two positive numbers whose sum is 15 and sum of squares is minimum. Okay. Now I will consider two numbers as x and 15 minus x. Okay. Sum is 15 only, no? What else we have to find? We have to find value of x such that sum of whose squares is minimum. Sum of squares of this number and this number. So x square plus 15 minus x whole square, that is minimum. Okay. S of x equal to x square plus 15 minus x whole square. So s of x what we get? 2x square minus 30x plus 225. Okay. Now s dash of x equal to what we get? 4x minus 30. So for minimum or maximum, first equate first derivative equal to 0. Find zeros of first derivative. So what we get? X is equal to 15 by 2. X equal to 15 by 2. Now second derivative. S dash of x equal to 4x minus 30. So s double dash of x equal to 4x derivative 4. S double dash of x equal to 4. It is a constant function. S double dash of x is 4 is a constant function. So s double dash of 15 by 2 is also 4. That is positive. Okay. So by second derivative test, what we can conclude? X equal to 15 by 2 is point of local minimum. Point of local minimum. Okay. So sum of squares of number is minimum when x equal to 15 and other x equal to 15 by 2, other number is 15 minus 15 by 2, nothing but 15 by 2. So both the numbers are what? 15 by 2 and 15 by 2. Both the numbers are 15 by 2 and 15 by 2. Okay. Next question. Find shortest distance of the point 0 comma c from the parabola y is equal to x square where 0 less than or equal to c less than or equal to 5. Find shortest distance of the point 0 comma c from the parabola y is equal to x square where 0 less than or equal to c less than or equal to 5. Okay, c lies between 0 to 5. So g is point is what? Something like 0 comma 1, 0 comma 1 by 2, 0 comma 2 by 3, something 0 comma 4, 0 comma 3, 0 comma 4.5, something like that. Okay, means 0 comma c is a point on y axis. Okay. Now y is equal to x square. Y is equal to x square is upward parabola. Okay, upward parabola. Y is equal to x square is a standard parabola. Y is equal to x square. Okay. Now find shortest distance of the point from the parabola. Means you have to find a point on the parabola such that distance between the point on the parabola and point 0 comma c is minimum. Okay. Now we will consider one point on the parabola. Let it be h comma k. Okay, let h comma k be any point on the parabola y is equal to x square. Okay, y is equal to x square. Let h comma k be any point on the parabola y is equal to x square. Now distance between 0 comma c and h comma k minimum. First of all we will find distance between 2 points x1 y1 and x2 y2 is what? Square root of x1 minus x2 whole square plus y1 minus y2 whole square. Now using that formula, distance is equal to, okay, d be the required distance between the points h comma k and 0 comma c, then d is equal to h minus 0 whole square under root h minus 0 whole square plus k minus c whole square. Okay, so what we get? D is equal to square root of h square plus k minus c whole square. Okay, as h comma k lies on the parabola y is equal to x square, a relation between h comma k is what? Okay, so in place of y if you write k, k is equal to h square. K is equal to h square. K is equal to h square. Okay, k is equal to h square. So in place of h square, what we can write? K. So from 1, d is equal to square root of k plus k minus c whole square. K plus k minus c whole square. Now this is a function of k now. This is function of k. So d of k is equal to what? Square root of k plus k minus c whole square. Okay. D of k or d is equal to square root of k plus k minus c whole square. Now find first derivative. Now first derivative d dash of k, differentiate with respect to k, d dash of k is equal to root x derivative is what now? 1 by 2 root x. So 1 by 2 into square root of k plus k minus c whole square. Root x derivative 1 by 2 root x. Using that property, root of k plus k minus c whole square, root x derivative 1 by 2 into square root of k plus k minus c whole square. Now by chain rule we have to differentiate inside the square root. So we have to differentiate k plus k minus c whole square. K derivative with respect to k is 1. So 1 plus k minus c whole square derivative 2 into k minus c into k minus c derivative what? So d dash of k is equal to what? 1 plus 2 into k minus c upon 2 into square root of k plus k minus c whole square. So d dash of k is equal to 1 plus 2 into k minus c upon 2 into square root of k plus k minus c whole square. Okay. So for minimum or maximum, first what we have to do? We have to equate first derivative equal to 0. Now d dash of k equal to 0. So nothing but 2 plus 1 plus 2 into k minus c upon 2 into square root of k plus k minus c whole square equal to 0. Write this term this side. So what we get? 1 plus 2 into k minus c equal to 0. So what we get? 1 this side and 2 cross multiply this side. So k minus c is equal to minus 1 by 2. So k value, write minus c this side plus c. So c minus 1 by 2, nothing but 2c minus 1 by 2. So k value is what? 2c minus 1 by 2. What we got? 2c minus 1 by 2. Okay. Now what we will do here is, here we will solve by first derivative method. First derivative method. Okay. Now how d dash of k is changing? How d dash of k is changing? In the neighborhood of k. So means as k is equal to 2c minus 1 by 2. Now how k d dash of k is changing for k less than 2c minus 1 by 2 and k greater than 2c minus 1 by 2. Okay. Now when k less than 2c minus 1 by 2, nothing but cross multiply 2. So 2k less than 2c minus 1, 2k minus 2c less than minus 1, or else 2 into k minus c plus 1 less than 0. Okay. So this is less than 0. 2 into k minus c plus 1 less than 0 means d dash of k is what? Negative. So d dash of k is negative. So d dash of k is negative for k less than 2c minus 1. For k less than 2c minus 1 by 2. Okay. So d dash of k is negative for k less than 2c minus 1 by 2. Okay. Now what we have when k less than 2c minus 1 by 2? Nothing but 2c less than 2k less than 2c minus 1. Okay. If you write these two terms this side, what we have? 2k minus 2c plus 1 less than 0. Okay. So 2k minus 2c plus 1 less than 0. From 2k minus 2c, if I take 2 common, so what we get? 2 into k minus c plus 1 less than 0. Okay. Now d dash of k is what? D dash of k is equal to 1 plus 2 into k minus c upon 2 into square root of k plus k minus c whole square. Now here what we got? Numerator value negative, denominator anyhow positive only, no? Okay. Negative by positive is what? Negative. So d dash of k is negative. Okay. D dash of k is negative when k less than 2c minus 1 by 2. Okay. When k greater than 2c minus 1 by 2, when k greater than 2c minus 1 by 2, how it changes? Okay. Here greater than symbol if you keep 2k greater than 2c minus 1, 2k minus 2c plus 1 positive, Okay, 2 into k minus c plus 1 is positive. So nothing but numerator negative, denominator negative, d dash of k is greater than 0. So d dash of k changes its sign from negative to positive around the point k is equal to 2c minus 1 by 2. Okay, when derivative changes its sign from negative to positive around a point, at that point local minimum exists by first derivative test. Okay, so by first derivative test d of k is minimum at k is equal to 2c minus 1 by 2. Okay, so d of k is minimum at k is equal to 2c minus 1 by 2. Okay, so d of k is minimum when k is equal to 2c minus 1 by 2. Hence the required shortest distance is given by d of k, in place of k what will write, 2c minus 1 by 2. So d of 2c minus 1 by 2 is equal to square root of, in place of k what will write, 2c minus 1 by 2 plus 2c minus 1 by 2 minus c whole square. Okay, now after simplification what we get, square root of 2c minus 1 by 2 plus a minus b whole square, a square plus b square minus 2ab. Okay, a square plus b square minus 2ab. Okay, 2 cancel. So what we have here 1 by 4. Okay, 1 by 2, if you take LCM 4, so what we get, LCM 4. So here already we have 2, so 4c minus 2 plus 4c square plus 1 minus 4c plus 4c square minus 4c square plus 4c. Okay, so here 4c square minus 4c square cancel, minus 4c plus 4c cancel. So what we have, square root of 4c minus 2 plus 1 minus 1, 4c minus 1 by 4, square root of 4c minus 1 by 4. Okay, square root of 4 is 2, so square root of 4c minus 1 by 2. Okay, so minimum distance is what, square root of 4c minus 1 by 2. Okay, d of 2c minus 1 by 2 is equal to square root of 4c minus 1 by 2. Okay, that is the required answer. Okay, now we will continue remaining problems in next session. Okay, thank you.